right, let's get into this. I want to get into these small little lessons. I'm going to start doing these about once a week. Of course, working with over 200 traders over the last couple of years over at Prime Trading Investments, doing one-on-ones, hour-long Zoom sessions. Again, if you ever need any help, hit that up. I'll have that link out there for you, Prime Trading Investments. But stop losses, traders just either don't want to stick to them. Maybe they have one set at the trade, but for whatever reason, when they get into the trade, it's like a freaking, I don't know, it's weird. Like all of a sudden they lose their mindset, essentially. I've always kind of compared it to like the Exorcist, the movie, where all of a sudden a demon takes over and you need to be exorcised. Next thing you know, you're out of the trade. Like, what the hell did I just do? And I'm like, what? $3,000 loss? And what a lot of traders do is they'll a lot of the time, maybe if they're up or even down, but let's just go to the upside first. They're up $200-300 on the trade. They start trading that P&L like most traders do. You're going to see when I show my chart in a minute, I don't have my P&L up. So stop looking at your P&L first off. That's going to kill you. But so many traders do I was up 200 and now if I'm up 150 now. If I get back up 200, I'll stop myself out. I'll get out at 200. Oh man, I'm only up $50 now. Okay, if I get back up to $100, I'm going to get, okay, I'm down 100. If I get back to even, I'm going to stop out. You know, and then it just keeps, and then they'll add in and average down into a losing trade or average up into a losing trade, however you want to look at it. It's not what you need to be doing. So here's the easy way to create a stop loss that you need to either physically put in yourself or mentally stick to like I do. It's very easy to do these, all right? So I'm going to go to my charts tab. I'm going to go over a small cap and a large cap play that worked out beautifully last week. One hit my stop loss, one didn't. But I'll show you what I'm doing. So I missed a lot of this trade. I came in the chat, do my morning voice alerts again. You can sign up for those at Prime Trading Investments over at my website. So I missed some of this move down. I'm like, I think this easily could still go down some more. I think we could easily find our way down to this $3 area, $2.90, maybe even if we crack this. Usually stocks like to settle at that $2.80, $2.75 mark. So that's kind of my target. So if my target underneath this shelf that I call it, essentially area of support at 345, cracks, I've got about 70-ish cents of profit depending on where I get in at. I got in at 338 actually. So 338 is my entry. I've got somewhere relatively in the market of about 60 cents now, right? Because I want to get down to about 280. And so I got about 60 cents to go. So now I know if I want to keep a 2-to-1 ratio, I can't have more than a 30-cent stop loss. And so all I do is go up and charting right here, literally about 30 cents for my entry. My entry was 338. And so I'll go up about 30 cents to 368. Is there anything in charting that makes sense? Yep, I like it. I need to adjust it or have it lower. Oh, this made about sense. 365 to 370 was my stop loss. Look how we just failed there earlier in pre-market. That's exactly what I'm like, okay, you know what? That's my stop loss. 2-to-1 ratio. Sometimes it's a little better. Sometimes it's right on the dot, but that's exactly what I'm doing. You know, maybe if I don't like that area and I need to come down right here to 255. Long as it's within the 2-to-1, if not better. And of course, right to my target. So let's go over to actually Tesla that did hit my stop loss. The opening bell trade I took with you guys, these are both opening pre-market. Another opening bell trade I took here on Wednesday was with Tesla. And I wanted this, as you can see, there wasn't a lot of charting underway. It's just cracking away here. No, that's not the day I'm going to. That was another great day of trading. Let's go back to this Wednesday right here. This is where I was looking to trade Tesla. So Tesla, right here at the opening bell, I see a little shelf of support. So let's zoom in here and say, man, nice area of support, about 235. Well, that was once resistance yesterday. If we crack it, I'm betting we could find our way down to my red line, which is 233.30. So I'm going 235 shelf crack down to 233.30 is my area. So where do I get filled at? I got filled here opening bell at 234.80-ish, 234.75 area, essentially right as it started cracking on down. But it did pop immediately right back up. And so real quickly, as soon as I got filled in my area of targets about $1.50 away, right? I don't want anything more than a 75-cent stop loss. So I go up immediately, and I have this live, and then I'll put it at the end of this clip and show you. And I immediately said in chat, 235.50 as I'm in the trade. So every trader knows that's in it with me. That's my stop loss. Why? 2-to-1 ratio, first off. 2-to-1 ratio. And secondly, look at the resistance in pre-market there. It makes sense. So what I'm doing is, doing quick math and going, okay, I'm going to go, if my profit's $1.50 away, I can't have more than a 75-cent stop loss. It's got to be somewhere right around there. And so I'll go up 75 cents for my entry and determine where. It could have been, if I want to keep it even tighter, I would have gotten stopped out though. I could have done right here at 235.20. I had a feeling it may go a little higher than that, and it went up a little higher. And secondly, you could have actually kept to this area, because what I do on my stop losses team also, I don't like, okay, it hit two, and it did, look at the dot, look on the high, it hit it on the dot. It hit literally 235.50 on the dot. I let it candlestick confirm. And that's another lesson we'll get into is candlestick confirmation. I either let it candlestick confirm in a 3-minute time frame for large caps, a 1-minute time frame for small caps, or say if this is just flying up and it's in this 3-minute time frame and I'm starting to see literally above this area, 235.75, I'm completely pushing the limit there, and it cannot let it get any higher. If I saw all of a sudden 235.80, 81, 82, I'm stopping myself out. It hasn't candlestick confirmed yet. That's fine. It could race up to 230. Who knows by the time the candle closes? And so that's the two things I'm doing. Waiting for candlestick confirmation over my stop loss. And then if it doesn't actually happen, I'm giving it some room. You know, give it some room right here to breathe. If it does fly up through it, and we haven't candlestick confirmed yet, though, and we get over above a certain area, I just go back to charting and go, okay, I can't let it get over 35.75. Over 35.75, it's going to see 36, hell over 36, go all the way, boom. Then I've got a 1-to-1 ratio at that. That's terrible trading, right? And so this is exactly how I find my stop losses, and they work out almost perfectly, team. So start doing that. Get your entry. Know your target right away. Know your target right away. So as soon as you get filled, you can do some quick math and go, yep. Okay, go to the levels on the chart. Yep. Okay, so 75 cent subs. Keep the 2-to-1 ratio. Boom. Cannot get any higher than 235.50. I promise you it's going to help you out so much in your trading so you're not getting stopped out, especially when you stick to that candlestick confirm. It's lesson 101, sticking your stop losses. Again, I had a 92% win rate October 2nd through the end of the year. Had a 90% win rate all of last year, and I created this all on my own. See you for the next lesson. We'll go to the candlestick confirmations next time. Here at the opening bell, my stop loss is going to be 50, 35.50, 35.50. I didn't barely get into this. I literally just got into this. I literally just got into shares, team. I was going to get contracts as well. I got in 200 shares, and I was going to get in contracts, but this just started popping up on me. NVNI team dumping away. NVNI dumping away right now is the dump of the morning. I had a feeling that was going to be a good dump. It was up, and then it's down a little bit more. Tesla's still in this. Here's that choppier day I talked about with Tesla. Here we go, Tesla. Come on now down. Here we go now down, Tesla. I'm going to get in more contracts. I'll get in 20 contracts if we candlestick confirm here in that 3-minute time frame, which we haven't gotten to yet. So we can get that candlestick confirmed. Here we go, Tesla. Come on down.